When your prints are dry and trimmed and you have erased any name that was on the front, which is why your name should be on the back of these, then you have to decide how you want to lay them out, matting them for display. You can choose to do only one of them, or you could do all of them. You could do a pair. It's up to you. When you are thinking about how you want to put these on your background paper, if you wanted to use black, you do not put your design right in the middle and have all of this empty space. When you're going to glue these, first I want you to arrange them on whatever size paper you have and see if you like that format, keeping in mind the direction. Like my leaf can go a variety of different ways. I can make them vertical or horizontal. Make sure that before you even glue it down, that you're looking at the border, how much black space is around each one of these, to make sure that they look kind of even. If that's hard for you to do, you can also use a little some pencil marks to kind of mark where you want it to be, or you can ask for my help or a friend's help. If you don't like the way that it looks with all of them, maybe you choose 2 of them in a smaller piece of paper. Again, before you glue it down, make sure that you like the orientation of it, whether it's vertical or horizontal, totally up to you, but glue it to where it makes sense. Don't have these close together and all of this uneven border on the outside. If you only wanted one of them, you can find one of the smaller pieces of paper. Doesn't really make sense to put this in the middle because I have to trim off of both sides. So instead, when you go to glue it down, put it to where there's an even border on the bottom side and the top, and then I can go in and trim this with a paper cutter to make that even as well. You'll be using glue sticks instead of glue bottles because the glue bottles will sometimes reactivate the water that's in this water-based ink, and so it will make it wet again. We don't want that. You will not be putting your name and pencil on these unless you just want to, where the color is on here, but instead we will be using a charcoal pencil, white charcoal pencil, to put your name and class period on the back of yours. If you also wanted to use a colored piece of paper to create a backdrop before the black, you can look into all of my construction paper colors over there. So you can decide if that's something you like to do that, and then glue all of that onto a black background. Just my suggestion is that you have a good contrast. So this red and yellow will contrast if I glued that down in a way that I'm not wasting very much paper. So if I have it like this glued, then I can cut here and here. But notice that the orange doesn't have a very good contrast. So the red against the orange doesn't look as good. The blue against the orange, those are complementary colors. They're opposite on the color wheel. That could work. Or if I have my white and I want a color and then black behind that, I can do that as well. So we've got a few options. This is your choice on how you mat it. You have to mat at least one of them with a background paper, whether it's black or a color and then black. You could do all of yours. It's really up to you.